Hello everyone, welcome to Bee's Cocina. Today I am going to give you that hair mask that I did a couple weeks back, and I wanted you guys to see what major result you can get in your hair. I mean, I noticed the major result the first time I used it. I'm gonna use it again today, and I'm gonna use it on my daughter's hair. So I don't test anything before on my girls, but I test it on myself, and if it works for me, then I move it on to them. It's pretty simple. Just get a container. I'm gonna keep this because Genesis is gonna do her hair maybe in an hour or so. So I'm gonna create that little hair mask that is going to be, keep in mind, this is going to be a messy one inside of your bathroom. So if you don't like messing, then this is not a mask for you. But I like hair masks that produce a lot of good stuff, you know, and that's precisely what we're gonna do here. The ingredients are pretty simple. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons of shampoo, any shampoo. The one that I'm using, the Nexon Advanced Therapy, and this one's at $20 at Costco. I don't know if the price is going up anytime soon, but last time I was there, this is $20. It was $10 off for the duo, for the conditioner and the shampoo. The conditioner and the shampoo. So that's a great price for Nexon. You can go to the store and pay $20 for the little ones. And this one will last you at least 6 months to a year, depending on how often you wash your hair. That's how I do it, and that's great. You're going to need, I have rosemary oil with coconut oil. I mean, it's mixed together. This is my mixture that I make. If you want to know this mixture, just let me know and I'll try to make it for you guys. I still have a bunch of them left, so I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of rosemary. But if you don't have this, you can use coconut oil. Okay, the coconut oil, you can either use it, leave it outside for it to melt, and it will melt, and you can dissolve it into the shampoo and everything else. So here goes rosemary. I have rosemary, but if you don't have like this kind of oil, just go with coconut oil. That's my recommendation. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. This is what's going to exfoliate your skull, your head. Everything is going to come out. And I kind of feel like very clean, at least for a week. So I would recommend every 2 weeks. I mean, or every 3 weeks, or monthly, that you do the scrub in your hair. It's like the detox your hair cuticles, and you know, basically it revives it. I get a lot of dry patches. My daughter get a lot of dry patches, and now that she's using like some products on her hair, I can see that dry patches are going to increase, but this is going to clean and detoxify your hair cuticles. So that's why we're using it. So here we go. I'm giving you the ingredients so this way we can move on to making the mask. Then I'm gonna put at least 1 or 2 teaspoons of honey. Honey is antibacterial. It's so good for your hair. It just does wonder for it. So I recommend it. If you don't like it, you can omit. Anything that irritates you, you can omit or take out. You can also put some essential oils like tea tree oil if you want to this mask. I would not put it because you're already exfoliating your scalp enough, or your hair cuticles enough, and you don't want to irritate it anymore with rubbing too hard and that getting into your hair. So you can always add it to your shampoo if you want to, but I just add it as I go. And I buy the essential the tea tree oil from Walmart. It's like $7.99. I just got a bottle today because I run on low. So just grab 1 container. I'm gonna grab a teaspoon measurement because I'm gonna measure everything, of course. And I'm gonna start with the sugar because that's the messiest part of it. So we're gonna start with the sugar. Let's go in here and try to measure everything that we need to do. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons per person. I mean, if you have a lot of hair, like me and my daughter, you're going to need more. And once you're done with your, let's go here. Let's go right here so you can see me measuring this thing. So we have 1 teaspoon right here. Now I'm going to add another one of brown sugar. I like brown sugar because that's what I found online that works best. If you want it for more than one person, you can double the amount of things that you put in here. I'm gonna put honey, and my honey is pretty thick, so I'm just gonna go in there and use the I'm gonna try just pour a little bit here. Well, let me just let the honey, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of the honey here, and you can measure it, but I'm not gonna measure it because I don't want to mess the container of the measuring thing. You can get another measuring one, another teaspoon. You can measure 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey in here. I'm just gonna pour a little bit. Definitely need to get a new honey because this one is very thick, and as you can see, it's thick as it is. So, but it still can be good. You know that honey doesn't go bad. It's an antibacterial, and it's gonna be good for your hair too. It's gonna give. So you can put more if you want to. I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. So put 1 or 2 teaspoons of honey. That's my recommendation. Then I'm going to have to put 2 teaspoons of, this is oil that I create with already pre-made. You can use coconut oil, whatever you want. This is rosemary oil with coconut oil and rosemary. I think it might have some ginger in there too. And also I have some cinnamon. And you can see the cinnamon sticks like right in there. So you can make it at home. All you have to do it is like heat it up a little bit in the in your stove, and that's it. So I'm gonna put 2 of these, 1 and 2. And if you don't have this kind of oil, definitely go with coconut oil or olive oil will do the same effect, because you know olive oil is very hydrating too, but it's not gonna be the same. So just giving you a heads up. Then you're gonna put the shampoo. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of shampoo, or 2 spoons of shampoo in here. 1 and 2. And the great is that the oil is gonna let it slide right off. Look at that. Okay. Now you're going to move it, and I'm gonna try to show you guys how this is supposed to get. Look, it looks like that. Make sure everything is fused together. You have the, and this should be good enough for one person. If you don't have too much hair, then you're definitely gonna need more. Make sure you do the front, the back. When you, first you're gonna wet your hair, and then you're gonna put this in your hair, and it's gonna look like that. Like I said, that sugar might feel a little grainy on your hair, but it's going to exfoliate, just like exfoliate your skin. So that's a plus right there. Okay, so this is just my little hydrating and mask that I use for my hair when I wash it. I would recommend to do this once a month or every 3 weeks to basically clean your hair cuticles and for them to be hydrating. I did notice when I put it on that my hair was very shiny. I also noticed that less hair will fall out the next week when I was dealing with my hair. And also I noticed that the hydration was a lot. If you don't want to do anything like this, you can also use a little bit of mayonnaise and put it all over your hair and then wash it in the, but you have to wet your hair. That's the thing. Wet your hair and then apply. So this is why I created this little container here, because my daughter can take this in the shower and then I just rinse it off or wash it off later, and that'll be fine because now she have her little mask already to go. And if I wash my hair, I probably will make another set just for her too. And that is gonna make so much hydration in your hair and shiny, and I don't know what it does, but I can tell you it's gonna be one of those things that you're gonna like and love. So let me know if you guys tried this mask in your hair. Remember, wet your hair, try it in your scalp, in your hair cuticles, and then it's not gonna lather. Although you have shampoo in this, it's not gonna lather at all. The next wash is going to be a little bit more lathering. You should wash out your hair and take the product out completely. That's my recommendation. And make sure that the brown sugar is dissolved properly, because if it's not, it's going to be clumps in your hair and you don't want that. So this is the hair mask that I was trying to tell you guys that you can try at home with home ingredients. And if you don't have the rosemary oil with the coconut oil, I don't have coconut oil at home, so I just use this one because this one have coconut oil already. So I'm already good to go with that. And that's it. If you like this mask, let me know if you try it and see how it works for you. Everyone is different. I would say try it in one area of your hair, and if you feel that's irritating you, then stop. But this is what I did, and that's what I like. And if you guys don't like natural hair at home, then you can just make it at home instead of actually having to buy. At least you know what you have in your hair when you're making it at home by yourself. I'll see you next time. I'll be Christina. If no one tells you, special just the way you are. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.